Mitolyn and Mitochondria, why your metabolism slows after 35, and how to restart it. The information shared in this video is purely for educational purposes and should never replace professional medical advice. Please make sure to stick around until the very end. I've got an exclusive free gift for you that will take your results to the next level. Now let's dive in. Let's set the scene and really paint the picture of what so many people are experiencing every single day. You're doing your best. 4 to 5 days a week at the gym, pushing hard through those workouts. Meals are planned. Your water bottle is always full and by your side. You feel disciplined, committed, focused. And yet, month after month, that same stubborn belly fat around your midsection refuses to budge. The scale hasn't moved more than a pound in weeks, maybe months. Your clothes still fit exactly the same. Progress feels completely stalled. Marcus from North Carolina reached out to me with this exact story just last month. He said, "I swear my body followed completely different rules in my 20s. Back then, he'd simply cut back on food for a few days before vacation, and almost instantly the fat would melt off. Energy would surge. Confidence would return. But now at 42, despite all his discipline and consistency, it feels like nothing works anymore, no matter what he tries." If that scenario sounds painfully familiar, listen closely, because you are definitely not alone. Thousands of people over the age of 35 describe this exact same frustration. They wake up committed, they execute all day, they go to bed disciplined, and still wake up to the same body in the mirror. It genuinely feels like your metabolism just broke overnight without warning. So the million-dollar question becomes, what actually changed inside your body? Why does everything that used to work no longer deliver results? Today, we're going much deeper than surface-level advice about calories, workouts, or the latest trendy diets sweeping social media. We're talking about the microscopic engines inside every single one of your cells, your mitochondria, and why many leading researchers now believe they hold a key to restoring your energy, reigniting fat loss, and reclaiming the vitality you remember from your 30s. If you've ever genuinely felt like your metabolism suddenly slammed on the brakes despite your best efforts, what you're about to learn could finally explain exactly why that's happening. The silent shift that happens after age 35 that nobody warns you about. Elena from Oregon didn't notice it creeping up at first. She just started feeling more tired than usual. Her once enjoyable workouts suddenly felt much heavier, like she was pushing through mud. Recovery between sessions took much longer than it used to. What used to be a quick bounce back now left her sore for days. What Elena didn't realize, and what catches so many people by surprise, was that the biggest metabolic change after 35 doesn't actually start with appetite shifts or hormone swings. It begins deep inside your cells at the most fundamental level. Each one of your cells contains hundreds, sometimes thousands, of mitochondria. These are your cellular power plants working around the clock. Their job is to take the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe and convert both into ATP, the actual energy currency that fuels every single thing your body does, from contracting muscles to firing brain signals. Research consistently shows that sometime in your mid-30s, mitochondrial quality and quantity begin a noticeable decline. Fewer power plants running means less total energy output. Slower metabolism across the board. Fatigue that you can't quite explain. Let me paint a picture to make this crystal clear. Imagine a city powered by 100 electrical plants running smoothly. Suddenly, 25 of those plants shut down. The remaining 75 try to pick up the slack, but are forced to run in overdrive and less efficiently. Streetlights dim. Factories slow production. Traffic lights flicker. The entire city grinds toward slowdown. That's very close to what's happening inside your body, as mitochondrial function declines by a meaningful percentage after age 35. Energy production dips across every system. Mood stability shifts. Workout recovery slows dramatically. And your metabolism, the process that decides whether calories get burned as fuel or stored as fat, takes one of the biggest hits of all. Now let's talk about why all those traditional diets and strategies that worked perfectly in your 20s and early 30s suddenly stopped delivering results. Trevor from Michigan tried everything in his playbook. He cut calories lower and lower, Added more cardio sessions. Extended workout duration. Tracked macros obsessively. Intermittent fasting. Low carb. Keto. If it was trending, he tried it. At 25 years old, those exact same strategies worked like clockwork. At 40, they completely backfired in ways he never expected. Here's why. Severe calorie restriction sends a starvation signal to your body. Your mitochondria receive that alarm and immediately slow their energy output to conserve resources for survival. They go into protective mode. The result is a vicious cycle: exhaustion, stalled fat loss, constant hunger, and growing frustration. Your body literally adapts by burning fewer calories to match your reduced intake. Long endurance cardio sessions or strenuous workouts can actually worsen mitochondrial stress if your recovery capacity is already low. That drained for days feeling after an intense 90-minute workout is not weakness. It is cellular overload. Your mitochondria simply cannot recover fast enough. Your body is not fighting you on purpose. It is protecting you based on ancient survival programming. That biology does not understand modern gyms, meal prep, or constant hustle. It only knows when stress is too high and recovery is too low. It must slow everything down. Now let's zoom in on the fat-burning process itself and why it breaks down. Deep inside your mitochondria, dietary fat is turned into usable energy through a process called beta oxidation. In healthy mitochondria, this fat-burning process runs smoothly. In weak or stressed mitochondria, the process stalls. Unused fat builds up. Oxidative stress rises as energy production becomes less efficient. Free radicals start to damage nearby tissues. Here is a key detail most people never hear. Your muscle tissue holds some of the highest concentrations of mitochondria in your body. When mitochondrial density drops with age, the same workouts that once reshaped your body start to feel harder and deliver fewer visible results. That is why many people say, "The same weights I lifted easily at 30 feel heavy at 40. It is not your imagination. It is not a lack of willpower. It is fewer energy factories trying to power the same muscle fibers." Danielle from Arizona felt this deeply. She prepped her meals. She never missed the gym. She tracked her sleep. Yet she was exhausted and her body composition did not change. When she shifted her focus, things began to move. She worked on better sleep quality. She added more simple daily movement, not just hard gym sessions. She included targeted mitochondrial support. Her natural energy returned first. Then her body finally started changing. This leads to a big question. Can mitochondrial function be restored and improved? Or is this decline permanent? Science suggests mitochondrial function can be supported and gradually improved through a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. That is when your body is signaled to build new, more efficient power plants and increase total energy capacity. This does not happen by accident. The right conditions must exist. Nutrients must reach your cells. Blood flow must deliver oxygen. Stress hormones need to stay under control. Antioxidants need to help manage oxidative damage. This is where a focused supplement like Mitolyn may help create better conditions. Mitolyn is designed to support the cellular roots of metabolic slowdown instead of masking symptoms. There are no harsh stimulants, no caffeine jitters, no fake spikes that crash later. It is built for adults over 35 who already eat well, train regularly, and still feel stuck. The formula targets 3 key areas: circulation, to help deliver nutrients and oxygen; antioxidant support, to help manage oxidative stress; direct mitochondrial nourishment, to support energy production in the cells. Mitolyn is not a magic pill. It is a long-term support tool meant to work with the healthy habits you already practice. Here are the core ingredients and what they are designed to do. Maca root supports steady energy and healthy hormone balance. Hawthorn extract supports healthy circulation and oxygen delivery. Ginger helps your body respond to oxidative stress. Turmeric, through curcumin, supports a healthy inflammation response. Schisandra berry is an adaptogen that may support mitochondrial resilience. White kidney bean extract helps support more stable blood sugar for steadier fuel. Together, these ingredients focus on supporting the cellular machinery that produces your energy instead of forcing artificial stimulation. This is your mid-video reminder to hit like and subscribe, so you do not miss out on our latest health tips that work with your biology and your age. What sets Mitolyn apart is this focus on restoring natural energy production rather than borrowing energy from tomorrow. Now let's talk about timelines and expectations. Mitochondrial decline builds over years of stress, suboptimal nutrition, exposures, and normal aging. Rebuilding capacity takes time and consistency. That is why many people commit to 60 or 90-day plans. They give their cells time to adapt and for changes to show up in real life. The best results come when supplementation is combined with smart habits. Prioritize deep, restful sleep for 7 to 9 hours so repair can happen. Make resistance training a regular part of your week to send a grow stronger signal to your mitochondria. Choose nutrient-dense whole foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and key vitamins and minerals. Manage stress through breathing, time outside, prayer, or meditation. Use tools like short fasting windows or brief cold exposure if they are safe for you and approved by your doctor. When these habits line up with targeted cellular support, the effects build over time. Here is the recap. Your mitochondria power almost every part of your metabolism, from fat burning to workout recovery. After 35, they tend to lose efficiency and number, which helps explain fatigue, stubborn fat, and slower recovery. That cellular decline explains why old tactics from your 20s stop working, even when you are more disciplined now. Supporting mitochondrial health through lifestyle, nutrition, and targeted supplements may help restore more of your natural fat-burning ability at the source. Mitolyn is one science-informed option aimed at this specific shift in adults over 35. If you are over 35 and it feels like your disciplined body is working against you, remember this. Your energy, metabolic flexibility, and fat-burning capacity are not gone. They can be rebuilt from the cellular level up. To learn more about Mitolyn, including current pricing, any discounts, and details on the money-back guarantee, make sure to use the first link in the description to visit the official site. That link supports this channel at no extra cost to you and gives you the best available offer. Your weight loss journey can start today. Make sure you don't miss out. Thank you for your support. It means everything.